if you pulled up YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or Google and you search for exercises, a lot of exercises would come up. Because there's a lot of people pumping out content and videos. And that allows a huge database of movements. But like a library of books, there's a lot of information there, but is any of it relevant to you? If you go to the library and you look at all the books, you could spend all day mindlessly and uselessly turning pages that has nothing to do with the knowledge that you're looking for. It's just useless data. It's not knowledge that's going to teach you how to achieve your outcome. So like this big database of exercises, just because it's searchable, just because you can do it, just because you can read the book at the library, should you? It's good to ask that question. It's a really important question. What knowledge do I need? What resources do I need to move forward? Physically, movement-wise, I find one of the biggest challenges facing people when they go to exercise, what should I do? What should I do? In what order should I do it? It's the decision. The decision of what exercise, how long, how many. That is tough because it can be overwhelming. The accountability for making the wrong decision at that moment can cause anxiety, can cause you to second guess yourself. And the truth is, there's probably some domain or realm in your life that you're really good at, like really good at it. Am I right? Some area where you could compare to your peers or other people in your industry and you could probably say, kind of a sharper tool in the toolbox here, I'm probably a better tool. So the thing is, when you go to decide on exercises and make the decision, you know too much. You know to ask the question, why did I pick that exercise? And you know, if you don't have a good answer, that you're kind of BSing yourself. And you can't BS yourself. Not that much. So you pick an exercise, oh, it's good for my core. Well, how does it work in my core? Well, if you don't know those answers, and you ask why questions, or what questions, and you can't answer it, you're going to feel angst, anxiety about making the wrong choice. So one of the hardest things about choosing your own program is making the decision and being accountable for the outcome of your decision. And if you're really good in some area, and you go to make the decision here, you know what a good, sound decision feels like, and you know you're not making it. Like if you really have a great ear for music, you might not have a good eye for art. If you have a good palate, you can decipher good foods. You could be tone deaf and not know good music if it hits you over the head. So when you go to make the decision for exercise selections, which exercises should I select, how should I sort them or group them, there's like multiple levels to that to get different outcomes. But look, you want to know how do you exercise for you. You don't want to be in some database. Well, I'm 25 to 45 years old, I'm male, female, and I weigh this much, and they go, okay, do this workout. They have no idea if you're using your foot, if you're using your knee, your hip, your shoulder, how it all looks. They have no clue. So how could that be good for you? It's good because it relieves the anxiety over choosing. That is not unlike using the New York Times bestseller list to find a good book. That's something that helps you pare down the decision and is probably going to help you choose a good book when you go to the library. Well, that's very helpful. Very helpful. But we generally have friends like this. Who's the friend that you know who is just really good at recommending books? They just got a really good sense of your personality, You have the same tastes maybe, and when they recommend something, you listen. Or a friend who knows restaurants, they say, you should go here and try this. And you say, that's what they said, that's what I'm going to do. Or if you talk to the librarian and they say, what are you looking for? And they just get a sense, they go try this book. I think you might really like it. It'll really fit for you. Well, when those things fit like a glove, it's life-changing. You almost can't go back. So there's a difference between a tailored, personalized program, finding some recommendations for the top 5 exercises for your hips, and just randomly going through all the data available online for hip exercises, having no connection to the art and to the science applied to you. The main point of this video is to highlight to you that I recognize how challenging and how anxiety-provoking it can be to choose exercises and be accountable for the outcome. And I am well aware of all the information out there that can really distract you because you think that it might work. Or you might say, I need to make sure that I do this. But I want to highlight to you the importance of talking to a professional on the subject matter. If you want to know good food, talk to somebody who cooks a lot. If you want to know good music, talk to somebody who plays or attends concerts. You want to talk to somebody who has a refined capability for making good distinctions and therefore can qualify some differences inside some things that look the same, and they can teach you. So if you want to get rid of the anxiety over selecting exercises, talk to a professional who can teach you how to make good decisions. This is your body, right? You're going to have it for a long time. It's really helpful to learn about it and to be taught lessons that can last a lifetime. So if you like this video, check out DominicSessa.com, sign up for my newsletter, my YouTube, my Instagram. If you're on my newsletter, thanks for being here. We'll talk again soon.